Hey horror fans, welcome back to Room 237, coming at you with the first trailer reaction of 2020. And this trailer, actually, I think that's a lie, because I did one for the upcoming Saw film, which will be in May. This will be in June, but I think the trailer just dropped this week, and that is Candyman. Now, when it comes to Candyman, I'm not as big a fan as most horror fans. I like the original film. I really like the original film. I haven't seen the sequels. I've seen bits and pieces. I don't care to see them at all. I know Tony Todd isn't even a big fan of them. I like the Clive Barker story. Like his original story for Candyman. I respect what it did for horror, the kind of character that he is. It brought back the tragic gothic monster story. And this, it's not directed by Jordan Peele, but is produced by Jordan Peele. He co-wrote the screenplay with Wynn Rosenfeld and Nia DaCosta, who's also directing it. She directed, well, her breakout film was Little Woods, which was last year. She's 29 years old, so, she's a year older than me, and she's already doing like a reboot or a remake of Candyman, so that's impressive. The trailer itself, it kind of went both ways at first. At first I was like, okay, here we go. This is another typical modern trailer, sort of like what It Chapter 2 did with its first trailer, where it was just a whole scene with the girls in the bathroom at school all saying Candyman in the mirror. Then the girl walks in, the door shuts, and no one can get out, and Candyman's there. Well, we see the girl's hair lift, so it's like he's invisible. But then it shifts. It shows the actual plot. It's some scenes from the movie there. The short story was called The Forbidden. Just popped in my head, by Clive Barker. With this one, it's not a woman looking in to do like a thesis on urban legends. It's an artist, a male artist, actually, who discovers the story of Candyman. So he goes to a Cabrini Green, which is where it took. I like that they kept the setting the same. He goes to Cabrini Green, and he starts using it for inspiration. And it didn't show much, which I like that they did that. They don't even really show Candyman. They show him in shadow or silhouette. We really just see his hook, which I'm fine with. That's perfectly fine. They showed enough to get you interested. That's what the trailer should do. I guess he's being portrayed again by Tony Todd, which I like Tony Todd here and there. He's not one of my favorite horror icons, but, to me, he is Candyman. At the end of the trailer, he even says a line, which it sounds like they altered his voice to make it deeper, which they didn't really have to do. His voice is quite deep as it is. But he says the "be my victim" line, which is one of my favorite lines for the original. So I'm guessing it's sort of going all the same lines, where he gets involved with this Candyman thing and just people around him are getting killed or tormented, and he's at the center of it. I like that. I like how the people he talks to about Candyman, one guy, he's talking to one older guy who says, like, it's a name that's attached to this place and us, and it's the monster that lives here. There's one woman that just, shushes him from even saying it, so it's still the urban legend that people are afraid of. There was one shot I liked at the very end where I think it was a kid looks through, like, cracks open the bathroom door, and there's like I think there was like blood on the shower curtain, but there was like bees on the mirror, and we see in the reflection of the mirror the hook pulling the curtain back. I know Jordan Peele's not the director; he's producing it, but I was impressed by Get Out. I'm intrigued to check out his Twilight Zone because that is my favorite show, and season 1's out on DVD now. Not really too much to say about the trailer. I know Candyman has been in talks for a while, and I know Jordan Peele has expressed interest for some time, especially since, Get Out came out. I'll even say the use of the song that, like, say my name, say my name. Normally, I would have been like, why is this in a horror movie trailer? This made sense. And not only that, the way they treated the song, it felt like slowed down and kind of echoey. It gave it some ambiance a bit. It fit the mood of the trailer. And I was actually impressed. I mean, will I be rushing out to the theater to see it? Probably not. But because Candyman was never really one of my favorite. I know he's become a slasher icon, which I don't agree with. Horror icon, yes. Probably the best of the 90s. Hannibal Lecter than Candyman for 1990s. I guess I actually like his backstory than the actual, like, character, even though I really like the first film. I'm not the biggest fan of Candyman, the series, or the character, but I like him enough to appreciate and really like the first film and check this out. I will be seeing it in theaters. Again, I'm not rushing out, opening weekend, but I thought the trailer was well made, and it not as much as, say, Spiral, the new Saw film, Doctor Sleep, or Joker, as far as what a trailer should be, or as well done. But it's better than a lot of other trailers I've seen. And I did enjoy this trailer. It does look good. It does look good. I'm excited to see what they do with it. It seems like they found a new way, different character, different reason for getting involved with Candyman. And if it's going to have Jordan Peele's flair to it, even though I haven't seen Us yet, then I'm for it. I am for the Candyman reboot, remake, whatever you want to call it. So, I guess if they come out with another trailer, maybe you'll get another reaction. But other than that, I guess in June we'll come back to it. But anyway, that is my thoughts on Candyman 2020. Thank you for watching.